I'm gonna do a sock puppet one day.
Oh my god, a sock puppet. We need a sock puppet with the Trump hat.
That's a good idea, or at least a red sock, and I can write Trump on it.
We need a red sock with a white marker, just like this hat.
I do. I need to do that. I need to find a. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to find a red sock. So, what do you want to shoot shit about?
There's protests right now, anti-Trump protests, a bunch of them. Absurd America. These people are maniacs. I mean, what the hell? They protesting the greatest president in history. But I also got my laptop open here. I'm gonna see what else they're talking about on
That
here.
sounds good right there. You can find us some topics to talk about.
Where is Trump? White House confirms Trump is alive after
Hey,
concerns
Tracy.
grow. Hello. There's concerns growing after literally like 48 hours of not seeing Trump on the news. Like Jesus Christ, missing for days. All these people trying to make Trump look sickly. Like that ain't right. That is not right.
Man, he's been working every day since he came into office that I know of. So I mean, has he earned a week? Has he not earned at least a week off?
No kidding. Biden had 48 or 40% of his presidency off.
So, but they're always going to. That's why I don't care what they think. They're always going to be against Trump. Trump could be giving them a brand new, crisp $100 bill, and they're going to find something to bitch about.
Now, the main thing that they're trying to put on Trump is, oh, look at his hands. Look at his hands. Like, is he alive? Yeah, Trump is alive. He's alive and he's
That could have
well.
been from an IV. That could have been from anything. He could have went and had a just simple checkup. Could have been from blood drawn.
Like, they're on top of him like crazy. Like,
I mean, he
just
is.
look up Trump. The first thing that pops up is 10 videos about him. Oh, is Trump missing? Is Trump missing? Is Trump missing? Like,
I think they're
this is,
wishful thinking.
yeah, it is wishful thinking for them at least. No, the mayor of Chicago said, don't come to Chicago. Well, guess what? Trump is at a federal level, Mr. Chicago mayor. You don't got a choice. Trump is kicking in your door. Maybe you should have done a little bit of a better job protecting your town before you start crying about Trump coming to your city.
Yep. A quota, a red line, and when you reach that red line of say how high crime is, then that's when they should step in with National Guard, and it should have been like that a long time ago. And Trump would not be dealing with this now. I mean, let's be honest. Biden should have done it during his term. To be fair, Trump should have done it in his first term. Obama should have done it in both his terms, and it's arguable that Clinton probably should have done it in at least his last term.
Some maniac with an afro is saying, "Oh, we're whistleblowing. Trump's Doge team is putting Social Security data at risk." You can look this up for yourself. Democrats, I think it's around actually 75 to 90% of our Social Security numbers have been leaked already. Like they've been leaked a long time ago. This was under the Biden administration. Actually, let me look it up because this was a huge Social Security leak that was under Biden. And there hasn't been any Social Security leaks under Trump, and now they're all crying, saying, "Oh, Doge is putting your Social Security numbers at risk." No one gave a damn when Biden leaked your Social Security number. Like no one
The only thing
cared.
they doing is going through and checking and seeing like 150-year-old drawn Social Security.
Exactly.
I mean, I guess theoretically they could attain Social Security numbers and leak them, but at some point you got to trust somebody.
According to National Public Data, a malicious actor gained access to the system in December 2023 and leaked sensitive data onto the dark web from April 2024 to summer of 2024. This data contained full names and social security numbers. 2.7 billion data records with social security information was leaked. Hey, welcome, Bernal. Welcome. Yeah, this is me and Dusty. We're talking about how Biden leaked literally, under Biden, I'm not saying Biden leaked this, but obviously whatever Biden was doing, it wasn't protecting our social security numbers. Hackers leaked 2.7 billion data records with social security numbers. That could be damn near, that literally could be everyone's social security number in the entire country.
I think
Literally.
Biden allowed a lot of shit to happen.
He was just sleeping on the job. Like, they
I
said,
mean, look at
oh,
AutoPen.
no, just putting your social security number at risk. Not one single
Yeah,
Democrat. To be honest, not even too many Republicans, but a couple Republicans here and there. But not one single Democrat cared when, pretty much every social security number with your full name was leaked on the internet. By far the best president in our lifetime, Donald J. Trump. Listen, I couldn't agree with you more. I wanted to
thank you, Burnell.
thank you, Brunel. Much appreciated. I wanted to debate this guy earlier, but he was like saying, "Oh, I need to make this like a research paper. I need to make 100 cited sources. I need to make 100 cited source, not 100, but like a bunch of cited sources." I'm like, well, if you're passionate about a topic, shouldn't you be informed about it? Shouldn't you have some sources for what you're saying? Like, you tried to lie on Donald Trump's name and say, "Oh, this Korean girl, she was deported for no reason. She was detained at her immigration hearing for no reason." I mean, she saw the date her visa expired. She saw that her visa
Yeah,
was expired for 2 years. She had a visa card and she saw it was expired for 2 years. Now, the people that I can actually feel bad for is if you, like, you're not sure about the status of your visa and, you accidentally get deported like that. But I haven't even heard any situations about that. I have not even heard any situations about that.
yeah.
And quite frankly, I don't think she's going to be put in a plane and deported anyway. I think they're going to be like, "All right, can you please go home, book a flight right now, and we'll release you." And she'll book a flight, they'll release her, she'll go to a hotel or her house, and then she'll fly home. Like, they're not doing people that wrong, really. Some legal immigrants have been deported. Like who? Can you give me an example of one? Because I really, really, really have been trying to do my research on this, and people tell me names, and I do research on it. It turns out they were illegal. Like, I haven't found one single legal immigrant that was deported. Like who?
Someone was bragging on my beard, so I figured I'd give him a shot. It's a great ear cleaner. Like,
I mean, I can even understand 1 year, but 2 years of just ignoring the visa law. Hit that like and subscribe button, guys. I have a lot of stuff I want to talk about. Like, these people is evil. They're trying to protest, cause chaos about the best United States president in history. Like, you can't name a better president. Trump has done, and I'm not talking about Trump's first term. I'm specifically talking about his second term. His first term was really good too, but I think his second term is significantly better. Significantly
yeah,
better.
it is. Me and Graham was just talking. It's like everybody complaining about the National Guard going into these cities, and to be honest with you, I feel like Biden should have done this. Trump should have honestly done it during his first term, to be fair, and Obama should have done it, and probably even Bill Clinton. Any of these people. Crime's always been bad in D.C. It's always been bad in L.A. It's always been bad in West Memphis, Arkansas. Well, especially West
This is
Memphis,
something I
Arkansas.
extremely disagree with. I live in Canada. I'm Canadian. No, you are not Canadian. It's like this guy saying, "I live in Japan. I'm Japanese." No, you are not.
Ooh, the guy on the bottom would be persecuted here in America.
He would be persecuted, but this guy, the Canadians would scream, "Yeah, hell yeah, you're Canadian."
Yeah,
I
no, he
can't
ain't.
chat now, but I'll debate the issue of Trump being the best president ever. But it's got to be me versus at least 4 MAGA. Jesus
I get it.
cow
I get a kick
Christ,
out of the.
Chris.
I get a kick out of the people on the top. See, you. I guess he's Indian, and there's two kinds. You've got the push start and you've got the pull start. He's a pull start.
I would never go to another country and claim their national identity. It doesn't matter
It'd be
which
like
country I go to or if I lived in another country for a year. I'm American. I am not Canadian. I am not Japanese,
it would
etc.,
be like me
etc.
going to China and saying that I'm Chinese.
Well, you might qualify, but me, no. With those eyes, you might qualify. No, it's just a joke, guys. Relax. But if anyone has any questions, comments, double tap that like button. We got 400 people in here right now. If you guys got any questions, topics, anything you want to talk about, let me know. But like that one guy debated that was, a quote unquote, I think he was like a mental health expert. Now, Dan's backcountry, if you're watching this, you're a good man. I'm not trying to say you're a bad man. I'll give you credit. I'll give credit where credit is due. You're a good man. You're an educated man, but you're a bad faith actor. And also, Dan's backcountry, you buy your subscribers. I'm sorry to say it, but you're not gaining 300 subscribers when you get 200 views in one day. Like, he had a day where he gained 300 subscribers with 200 views. Something doesn't add up there.
That is a little fishy.
But double tap the screen, guys. Let's get the likes up. My debate will start with George Washington. Y'all defending the British. Okay, maybe George Washington was a better president. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and debate against George Washington or Abraham Lincoln. Those were pretty good presidents.
Bill Clinton, in fairness, did do some good things, Chris. Like he gave us the Expedited Deportation
Removal
Act.
Yeah.
He also did some bullshit too, Chris. I know you're too young to remember this, but he's the one that actually pushed NAFTA through, and I lost my job due to him. So I say, fuck Bill Clinton. That's just me.
Screw Lincoln. I actually had a African American guest, and I asked him what he thought, because I asked him what his favorite president was. I forget who he said it was, but I asked him why not Abraham Lincoln when he freed the slaves, and he said, "Well, Abraham Lincoln didn't want to free the slaves. He freed the slaves because he had political pressure on him." I'm like, I don't know about that one. But Chris, I'm not really going to debate you if Trump is the best president in world history, because to be honest with you, I don't know like the entire 4-year history of every single president. And also, I wasn't alive during those times, but I'm sure Eric will debate
I'll tell you how you could do it. I'll tell you how you could do it. If Chris could tell you who he feels is the best president in history, and this is one moment where you would need time to research it so you can compare apples to apples.
Read
Not
what
like
Chris
that
said.
other.
He said Trump's deal was similar. I honestly can't really compare. You would have to do that for me. But I will debate you on Chris. We will. How about this, Chris? Can we debate you? Is Trump the best U.S. president in the last 60 years? Because I think we all agree on that. Elmer's glue.
No, if I'm going to sniff glue, it's going to be Tulio.
Why was Lincoln the best president? Because he freed the slaves? Guys, it is it's almost the last day of the month. So if we can get some super chats for the last day of the month to the second last day of the month, it would be much appreciated. Ukraine is going to lose the land. So you can keep coming in here every day crying about Ukraine, brother, but, they're going to lose their land.
That's how war works.
Reagan was pretty good too.
I feel like if Russia was to give Ukraine their land back, then Ukraine needs to rebuild their air force.
Eisenhower was over 60 years ago, dude. Hey, Chris, you got fact checked in the comment section. Do I think Putin will take all of it? Definitely not. Will he take maybe 20 to 40% of Ukraine? Yes, absolutely. Ukraine is getting blasted. Doesn't matter. 61 years is over 60. Yep. Proven wrong once again, Chris. Proven wrong once again. Hey, Chris, is this a Canadian? Chris, is this a Chinese? Is this a Japanese? I'm sorry.
If he can be Chinese, I can too.
Give us some topics, guys. If you have any questions, comments, anything you want to talk about, drop some super chats.
Oh my gosh. JFK
Russia.
didn't get to do anything.
Huh?
He says, okay, then JFK.
JFK was pretty good, but he wasn't better than Donald J. Trump.
He didn't get to finish his term. I'd say he would have been possibly if he got to finish. So I think Chris is trolling right now.
I'm seeing a lot of comments and questions. We do have 500 people in here. Double tap the screen if there's anything you guys want us to talk about, discuss, drop some super chats. Peace out, Chris. Peace out.
Shrek. You got it coming
and also,
now,
thank you for boosting the Discord, Chris. I appreciate that.
Who
if
is
you guys
Trump
want to talk
Stein?
about Epstein, we've talked about it probably 200 different live streams. Foreign Gorilla, I'll say yes. Okay, 62
That's more than
years.
60.
Another L for Christopher. Hold this L.
Talk about the tariffs being illegal. I tell you what I think about the tariffs and the activist judges. I didn't vote for them judges. I voted for the president. I don't think it's going to matter. I think the Supreme Court going to step in and squash them judges.
Was JFK better than Teddy Roosevelt? I'm going to say yes. What about you? What are
I'm
your
going to
thoughts?
say I don't know. I forgot the scandal he got caught up in. There was a scandal, and I don't remember what it was at the moment.
Chris, if you're still watching, Teddy Roosevelt versus JFK, who's better?
Oh, you know what? You should have been more conspicuous.
Do we believe in the 6 million number? Yeah, I believe in the 6
Teddy
million number.
Roosevelt that killed? Who was it that killed all the buffalo?
I think it was Teddy Roosevelt.
So I mean, if it was Teddy Roosevelt that killed all the buffalo, I'm going to say no.
I'm going to look on Google.
Or bison. I'm sorry, bison. Let's be more specific here because we don't have buffalo in America. They are bison.
Well, it said he killed a buffalo during a hunting trip. He did kill the bison, by the way, in 1883. But this was a hunting experiment. I don't know if he actually.
One of the presidents, I guess it was Buffalo Bill or whatever, but someone killed a bunch of bison trying to starve the Native Americans out.
I don't know if
Teddy
it was
Roosevelt,
him, but Teddy was a huge hunter. He killed buffalo, bison, all kinds of things.
if he had anything to do with the bison, I'm going to say no because that was bullshit.
Chris, what the fuck are you saying in the comments? Jesus. Hail, Dictator Trump!
Hello from Moscow.
Do you like Donald J. Trump, Moscow?
I would honestly, I think he might have to watch what he says. I know there's a feller, Captain Ron in exile, and he's tooling around Russia in a one of them tall vans, and he has to watch what he says. I don't care what he says; he has to watch what he says. But he's all about Russia. Of course, we like Trump. Hell yeah, Igor. You know, Igor, I'm gonna tell you, I actually, everybody gonna call me a freaking comrade and whatever, but I'm here to tell you right now, I like Putin, and I'll tell you what I like about Putin. Putin is Russia first, and I can respect that. You know, I can't respect a president like Biden who's American last. But yeah, any national leader that is putting their country first, I'm all about it. Are you there, Graham, or did you freeze on me? Oh man, he Abraham. So Trump is Israel first. I'll debate. Chris, we know you'll debate it, but you'll lose. Oh, now I'm frozen. What the hell? What the hell? I froze after you came back. I can't hear you, Graham. Can you hear me?
Sorry, now you can hear me. I said, Chris, every president has been Israel first in the last 60 years. I'll debate this. And also, yeah, I
You
can
know
hear
what?
you.
I don't believe Obama was. I don't believe Biden was. I believe.
Well, they were definitely Iran first, but Biden sent Israel the most money in presidential history. But Obama was definitely Iran first. He sent Iran 1.7 billion in hard cash. Hard cash. Hard cash.
Chris, you just go back to your wife's shoe closet with your Burberry ankle boots. Every time I think of Chris and his Burberry ankle boots, I think of that song. Every pretty girl walks like this,
They're all
this.
Israel
And
first, and how can you debate Trump is bad because of his involvement with Israel? That completely removes that talking point. If every president did it, that's not a talking point.
he got a point there, Chris. Huh?
You
What
want to
about
hear
now?
something
He got a
crazy,
point.
Chris? Chris, as left wing as you might be, you're more like this guy than you are this guy, Chris. You're more like
Except
this
if this
guy
was,
than this guy, Chris.
but if Chris was this guy, he'd have Burberry ankle boots on.
He does have Burberry ankle boots on.
Oh.
Hey, Chris, this is how I know you're not that left wing. You're not this guy. If Chris was a true Democrat left wing supporter, he would be this guy. But nah, Chris is more like this guy. But he claims to be Democrat for debate
Chris is that
purposes.
guy, but he wants to be the other guy.
Chris is this guy, but he wants to be this guy. Hit that like and subscribe button. Hell, if anyone wants to see 300 to 400 push-ups, drop a $20 super chat. He'll do a 720 for a $20 super chat. You ever seen a guy do a 720? Double tap, subscribe, subscribe. If anyone wants to debate, join the Discord. Join the
There's
Discord,
no such
guys.
thing as a Dustly crat there, Chris.
A Dustly crat.
Yeah, a Dustly crat. There ain't no such thing as a Dustly crat. There's a Dustly crap. I think that's what he meant to say, a
You
Dustly
need
crap.
that Trump 2028 hat, eh? I became a believer in global warming when Trump won in 2024 and liberal toxic tears polluted our water supply. Yeah,
Oh,
California
Burnout
water
was
hasn't
trying to
been the
kill
same
me.
since. Am I right, Bruno?
Oh, gosh. That's funny shit.
How do you feel about
Oh.
J.D. Bauman? I mean, Hammond. I mean, Vance. Oh, you're talking about because he changed his name a bunch of times. Well, I'll let Dustley start. How do you feel about J.D. Vance?
I have a lot of hopes for JD Vance. He's not giving me any reason to disappoint him yet, to be disappointed yet, but I will still give you a like here, neat staff.
You want to know why the only reason that a lot of people criticize J.D. Vance? I'm still waiting on best pres in the past 60 years. I mean, we already decided Donald J. Trump, but Chris never said the name of it. Laughing my ass off. I'll debate with Burnell with you where we do offensive shit posting and see who gets triggered first. I'm a goated shit poster. I will
Man,
give that to you, Chris. That's how I know
You
you're
don't
not too
have
left wing. Now, Chris
Chris, you
might
don't
say
have
he's
any
more of a
pride in
Democrat than a
anything.
Republican, but sorry?
Chris doesn't have any pride in anything.
He's just a shit poster, but I will give him W shit poster, Chris. W shit poster. But let me get back to the JD Vance topic. The reason a lot of people don't like JD Vance is because they say Peter Thiel. He's the reason that JD Vance got a lot of jobs. And the reason that JD Vance, or the reason they don't like Peter Thiel, is because Peter Thiel has connections to Israel. So basically, they're saying they're basically anti-Jewish, basically anti-Israel.
Well, how did Hunter get hired on with Burisma?
That's a question for the Democrats in chat.
Yeah.
Double tap that screen, like,
Chris.
subscribe.
How did or whoever was saying about Vance? How did Hunter get hired on with Burisma? Because I don't think he knows about this smoking crack.
Hunter had a business
and rocking up
Don't
coke.
talk bad about my precious Hunter. He says,
okay, you are gaining credibility, Chris. Thank you for telling the truth.
You are gaining credibility.
And yeah, he's gaining credibility and integrity.
10% for the big guy. Hey, Chris, tell me this. Who is 10% for the big guy for? Who is that for, huh? Hunter is a Harvard Law graduate. He's also a crack smoker, fella.
They joking. They got to be trolling. Trump has many of accomplishments. For one thing, he milked y'all's tears.
Who, Trump?
Yeah, he milked their tears.
Hey, welcome in, YM. It's the second to the last day of the month. Can we get some super chat questions, comments? Much appreciated, guys. Are you making fun of Muslims? I mean, he probably is, yeah.
I mean, I can. I mean, I'm not and I think it's the Sunni Muslims I really don't like. The ones that believe that all their officials should be descendants of Muhammad, which to me, that whole Muslim religion's jack anyways. I mean, I'm sorry. I don't care what year it is. I don't care if it's 1000 BC. I don't care if it's 100 AD. A 9-year-old's a 9-year-old unless you're Muhammad, 53-year-old married to a 9-year-old. That's just
disgusting.
Fuck.
Makes me want to puke.
So I'm not a fan of the Muslim faith.
If you guys have any questions, comments, any topics, I see thousands of comments pouring in like this. If there's anything you guys want to talk about, discuss, just drop a super chat. It's that simple. We got like 700 people in here. That wasn't a marriage of love. I mean, I don't know how you can know if you love someone when you're only 9 years old. That's kind of disgusting.
I don't think it mattered who she loved. I think it mattered who he loved or thought he loved.
Yeah.
Or
here's another one. What's your cult personality going to be after Trump dies next week? I'll just say that. Well, Trump ain't dying. You guys been praying on that for every single person praying on another person's death. Your own self-destruction and damnation will not be pleasant for yourself. I will say that, because never in my life have I wished death upon another human being as much as the Democrat Party. But, if Trump passes away, JD Vance is going to be president, and you guys will be crying probably even harder, because JD Vance will avenge Trump. He will go 100 times harder for Trump if Trump passes away.
If he stays with it,
believe if Trump passes away, JD Vance will show his loyalty and he'll go 100 times harder on Trump's plans.
Yeah, I believe that too. But down the road, let's say 30 years down the road, you know who I've got high hopes for?
Who?
I think Barron Trump is destined to be one of the greats.
Me as well. I agree. No, the White House confirmed that Trump is alive. And second off, you guys weren't saying shit when Biden wasn't seen for a month. You were like, woo, Biden's president.
Yeah, it's like I was saying earlier, Trump has worked every day since he's been elected. He's been at it every day. Has the man not earned a week off yet.
Like, holy cow. Drop some super chats if you guys have any more questions, though. And by the way, even when Trump isn't in office anymore in 2028, our politics are still going to stay the same. It might be a different person, it might be a different
But
president, but our politics aren't changing. That's one thing that's factual.
But let's be honest here, okay? See, we have a plan for Trump, okay? Trump's going to be our president for a long time, Trump 2028. See,
Until
we're going to,
2032, Trump is going to be our president.
yep. And I don't have no doubt in it. They're going to change his failing body parts out with Tesla bot parts. He'll be the first Tesla cyborg. And Elon Musk is going to see to this. You watch and see.
He's going to put a Neuralink in Trump so Trump lives extra long.
I mean, I don't care if they just put Trump's brain in a jar and then have him like talk through a TV. He's gonna be our
You
king for a
call
very long
golf and
time.
working? Yeah, I do call golf and working. It's like when you go to a dinner and you're discussing a business negotiation or a business deal. Is that relaxing at a dinner or is that doing a business deal? Just like when Trump hits the golf course and he's doing a business negotiation. Is that golfing or is that a business negotiation? When he was in Scotland, he was negotiating a tariff deal, a trade deal for the United States of America. So lizards have more brain cells than libtards. At least they camouflage stupidity.
Oh my God, Burnell, you're gonna kill me tonight. I don't have my inhaler with me. The
Seriously.
old lady took the inhaler with me. You're gonna cause me daggone laugh myself into a daggone asthma attack. But hey, I encourage it because I love laughter. If I can die by I hope I die by laughing. So
Yeah, me as well. I hope I just die from laughter and pass away in that
I either want
moment.
to be dying by laughing or by orgasm.
We have a lot of people that want questions. If anyone has any questions, comments, I see you guys in the comments saying, I have a question, but drop a super chat so it's highlighted. We got thousands of comments pouring in. So if you have any comments or, any comments you want us to read out loud or any questions you want us to discuss, we can do it. Just drop some
Hey,
super
I have had
chats.
COVID already, and I slayed that shit. Yeah, let me tell you what. I'm Generation X, baby. I grew up eating paint chips and huffing leaded fuel, motherfuckers. COVID ain't going to get me. Heck, our water fountains were designed to kill us. We daggone drank water fountains that you had to stick your mouth on to get any water from. We drank from water hoses. So a little COVID bug, that's you pussies got to deal with COVID, not me. That's right, Leon Hudson. We're tougher than COVID.
I can't say too much on here because we're not allowed to, but all I'll say is, these things seemed pretty ineffective to me, and that's why I didn't get one. So that's all I'm gonna say here, because YouTube is super strict on talking about, specifically these things, but I'm not gonna really talk too
I'm
much
just going to
about
say
it.
that I'm like Charlie Sheen. I have tiger blood. There's nothing like that going to kill me. I'm tougher
Man,
than it.
Charlie Sheen is a badass, regardless of what you think of that man.
Yeah, I've got tiger blood just like him.
Communists love CNN. What are you talking about?
It is the Commie News Network.
12 years of no Democrats. Cheers. Right on, brother. Right on. This has to be rage bait. What is rage bait? We ain't even saying anything crazy yet. What's rage bait?
Yeah, and this is fact. Come on, if you're a criminal, where are you going to go commit a crime at? Where there's people carrying guns, or where they ain't allowed to carry guns? Come on now, people. That's right,
I'm
Frankie
repenting to
News.
Jesus every
Tiger
day.
blood.
But Trump is still our best president.
Well, hello from Ukraine. I hope you're doing well.
Hey, look! Two Nazis. Yeah, this word is so overused. One minute
Where's
Trump is too
Nazi?
pro-Israel, the next minute he's a Nazi. Which one is it?
Yeah, Trump. Imagine that Trump supporting the Jews more, far. The people that calls Trump a Nazi. he's supporting the Jews too much for their liking. Imagine that.
Imagine that. Isn't that crazy?
That's right. The sane American voters got out to vote this year, and Trump won, and he's the liberals' daddies for the next three and a quarter years.
Liberals' daddies.
Well, what's the hat say? What's the hat say? Huh? Here, I'll tell you the truth about that.
Huh? What's the
Providing
hat
Trump feels
say,
like
huh?
he, yeah,
You know how
if
much they
Trump
would
is
cry
in
if Trump
office,
was president in 2029?
yeah,
They
in
would wake up every
2028,
morning just crying their tears out.
if
They already
Trump feels
do.
like he is healthy enough, and they have the majority in the in Congress and Senate, yeah, we're going to look for a third term.
As much as they cry, I really don't feel bad because Trump is doing the best possible job for America in the last 100 years. Trump is not a dictator. He's our king. Get it right.
Um, Trump turned our economy around. I feel like that's an accomplishment.
Trump looks healthy as hell.
Trump capped diabetic insulin. That's an accomplishment.
Top 5 best presidents: Trump, 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 and Trump. Salaries are going up, gas prices are going down,
Yeah.
more
Thing
illegal
about the
immigrants are being
deficit.
deported.
Thing about the deficit. Liberals want to daggone tie president's hands down by the deficit because they don't want him to do nothing the next 4 years. And y'all can take a short leap off a tall building into a small glass of water.
Your mental health must be really hurting waking up every day seeing a man that you absolutely hate.
The only people that compare Trump to a god is liberals.
You know, the only people that
He's our king. Get it
it
straight.
must
He's
really
our
suck.
king, and Jesus is
Imagine your
Lord.
very worst enemy. Imagine the person you hate most in this world. For most liberals, that's Trump,
Uh,
and he's president of this damn country. So that must really hurt their mental.
hey, Swaggin, you know what? That's a bullshit claim right there that Canadians bottle our Coca Cola because they don't. They might bottle some of it, but I used to
Trump
haul
is not a
aluminum.
grapist. He's never been charged
I
with
used to
grape. What
haul
kind of crack are
aluminum
you smoking? Hunter Biden's crack?
I used to haul aluminum to a bottling or to a canning company down in Tampa, Florida, and they can Coca Cola and down there. They can all of Coke products down there. They've got canning factories that make canned Dr Pepper, Dr and Coca Cola all over this great nation. It doesn't just come out of Canada. Where do you think
Jesus was
Canadians Coke
not a
comes from?
liberal. Is this satire? No. The majority of the country voted for Donald J. Trump. The majority of the country supports Donald J. Trump to this day.
Hey, C Vass, a $20 super chat, and I will kiss Graham.
Or a $20 super chat, he'll do a 720, or I can do 300 to 400 push-ups.
Or a $40 super chat, and I'll do all three.
For a
Yeah,
$40
it's
super
called
chat, he'll do
bundling.
300 to 400.
Yeah, you save more when you bundle. Oh, Slinky, we know you like the mushroom. Oh gosh, we gotta watch out with Burnell. He's liable to come up with $40, and I'm gonna be over here. Yeah, troll comments are becoming too weak, and tampon like gotta try harder. 12 years of no Democrats. Talk about celebrate. Oh, you ain't kidding, Burnell.
Troll comments are becoming too weak, and tampon like gotta try harder. 12 years of no Democrats. Talk about celebrate good times. Hell yeah. What's this guy from New Zealand saying? Hey, Robert
Hey,
Zimmerman here.
Zimmerman,
Also, MAGA and Trump supporters. Why are
Muhammad
we worried
married a
about Islam when we have
9-year-old. So
pedophiles and Christianity, etc.? They're Nazi Jews, as well as you guys know that right. Love Donald Trump, MAGA. There ain't no such
Nazi
thing as a
Jews.
MAGA Jew. That's like a vegan a steak eater that don't exist.
Yep. But hey, thank you for the $10, RZ Enterprises. We muchly appreciate it.
Why are you worried about Islam when there's PDF files in Christianity? I don't know. Maybe because they like to date 9-year-olds and their religion says it's okay. At least Christianity doesn't say it's okay to date a 9-year-old.
Hell, under Islam, I mean, heck, they're allowed to take married women.
But shout out New Zealand. Shout out RZ Enterprise. Thank you for the $10 super chat. And thanks, Burnell, as well.
Yeah, you're right. Trump likes children, but he doesn't like children the way that Biden liked children. He's not daggone sniffing their heads like a son of Hunter's Peruvian marching dust.
Trump might like younger women. He might, he might have slept with some 19, 20-year-old women. I'm not doubting that. But Trump never slept with a 13-year-old girl like a lot of these Muslim Islamics have. Their religion says it's okay to date a 9-year-old. It says
Ashley
the
Biden's
prophet
diary.
dated a 9-year-old.
Ashley Biden's diary. That's all I'm going to say.
Ashley Biden's diary.
Hey, Fly Quan, if that's true, you shouldn't even have got out of jail. That's sick.
That is sick. All lives matter. What kind of question is that? You think the rest of the lives are worth less than black lives? All lives are equal. Except PDF file lives. They're not equal. Put them in the wood chipper.
I don't know what you're talking about, Matt Terrell.
I don't know what you're talking about, but if anyone has any questions, comments, drop some super chats. We're up for all kind of discussion.
I'd be careful with that. Who am I?
A
Might
woman
get
just
the
got
FBI
arrested the
knocking on
other
your door.
day for saying online she wanted to end Trump's life. Trump 2032. I mean, in Canada, the prime minister can keep running as much as he gets elected.
Yeah, no term limits there. So what other news is going on that you can find on your laptop? Can you find anything?
I just disconnected from the internet, but I can look it up in a
Oh, fuck.
second. Does anyone want to tell us any news that we should know about? Maybe someone in the comments can tell us something I won't see in the mainstream media, Come on, guys. Educate us about some of the news going on.
Yeah, come on. No stupid comments. Give us some news. Any news?
Any news? If you guys want us to debate about something, if you want us to talk about something, we're up for it. You just gotta drop a super chat. We'll talk about whatever
Graham's
you
not
like.
my type. Graham's not my type. I prefer the vagina, not the penis. I prefer my women to not have a prostate, so that completely rules
If I
Graham
don't
out.
know how to debate, then join the Discord and you can see how I debate. You're gonna get ended pretty quickly when we come on stream.
It is war, Lalo.
It is
I saw
war
something.
against the evil Democratic Party.
I saw something really messed up, and Chris said that I was posting Israeli propaganda. Okay, but the thing is, what it was is a Gaza woman was pleading to the world about the war going on, and they had a scar filter putting scars on their baby, and when the baby lifted its arms up, the scar filter scarred the woman's face. So they was using a
Jesus.
filter. But then here's something. The next time y'all are watching a bunch of starving children in the news, take a look at the adults around. Now, yeah, you're gonna find one or two adults, that are skin and bone. That's with everywhere. But you're going to see some fat people out there in the audience too, in the crowds. You're going to see some fat people out there, and what you're looking at ain't necessarily starving children. Um, in Gaza, there is a 60% chance that the people who made that child, the mother and father, are first cousins or maybe even brother and sister, and that child has a congenital disease. So keep that in mind, folks.
You want to read this super chat out loud?
Yeah, I'll read it. He said he would date his daughter if she wasn't his daughter. He said to a 10-year-old's parents, I'll be dating her in 10 years. You can't read well. I've read just fine, I believe. And, people joke. I mean, when I was a little 10-year-old little pervert, let me tell you what, there was this girl in church. It was really, really hot. And I was always just coming in church saying, I'm going to marry you. I'm going to marry you. And she'd be like, oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. But you'll find someone of your own one day. But if not, I'll be here. And it was always just, it was just sweet. It was innocent. So y'all just taking innocent stuff and twisting it perversely. So
That's
shame
because
on
the
you all.
Democrats a bunch of perverts. They're a bunch of demon-crats, a bunch of diddy-crats.
He's just being sweet to the person, Slinky Daymaker, or whatever your name, Milkman Catcher. It's not like he's being serious. A 70-year-old man. Yeah, it's not like Muhammad marrying a 9-year-old. It's a completely different situation. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like Muhammad sleeping with a 9-year-old girl. It's a little bit different.
Muhammad was a sexual deviant, if you ask me. He took
Not to
married
mention,
women.
he
He married a
found that he
9 year
started
old.
dating her when she was 6. They got married when
Ah,
she was
6.
9. They got
Yeah, they
married though
try
when
to
she was
argue that she
9.
was 16. That's it.
Huh?
And then there's another story in the Quran where there was one particular arid night in the middle of the desert where Muhammad got mounted by all the men around. I wonder whose idea this was, because personally, I think it was Muhammad's. But that's just my opinion. I mean, you know,
Well, even if this man from ancient times wasn't real, we can look at current day Muslims and say pretty much the same thing about them. Because a lot of these Muslims, especially in Islamic countries, they are marrying 9, 10, 11, 12, 13-year-old women.
not to mention they also marry their first cousins. They don't get out much. They keep it in the family. They're like the Virginia of the Middle East. The Virginia of the Middle East.
Gear Jammer said, I'd date my daughter if we weren't related. She's a winner. Stay
Oh,
on
stay on
subject, boys.
subject,
We're
boys.
talking
We talking
about
about
Trump.
Trump, not anyone else.
We're,
We veer off. I mean, we can only say Trump's the greatest so many times before it kind of gets old.
we can only say so many times Trump has never been charged or accused of sleeping with a 12-year-old girl. Only so many
Trump
times.
should love his daughter. I hope that if you have a daughter or son, you love them too. I don't mean love them. I mean love them. Love them with all your
You're
heart,
supposed to
not
tell
love
them
them with
that
all
they're
your
their best.
parts.
You're supposed
You
to tell them
weirdo.
that they're beautiful and such not.
That's right. You're supposed to build them up, not crush them down.
Hit that like and subscribe button. And like I said, it is what it is.
They won't release the Epstein files because Trump's in them. You know what, Benjamin? I'm still going to give you a like. And, Jizzling, Bill Barr, Trump. The fact is, I don't know why they're not releasing the list.
Epstein's
At this
victims
point, I can
cleared
honestly care
Trump. I
less.
mean, I don't know how much
But
more clearing of Trump you guys need.
the chain of custody on that list goes all the way back to 2007, and y'all ain't gonna believe nothing unless Trump's name's on it. So get over it.
You want to
You
date
want to
them?
date them?
Ew.
You.
No, but we'll build her confidences up.
The cope, the cope, the cope is on fire. Personally, I think y'all drinking adrenochrome.
Adrenochrome Democrats. Talking about Epstein, trying to take the focus off them drinking adrenochrome. We ain't racist, but keep lying, keep crying, keep whining.
I'm not racist. I hate everybody. Equally. Yeah. And tomorrow I'll be equally racist. Come on now.
Literally racist.
There's nothing equal.
Is this racist
See,
when
that's
Donald
a joke.
Trump did all this in 6 months? The tariffs worked, the border is secure, egg prices are down, gas is less expensive, inflation is under control, stock market is soaring. Is that racist? Is that racist?
Is this racist?
I just named you like 6 accomplishments from Donald J. Trump. Stock market is soaring, inflation is under control, gas is less expensive, egg prices are down, the border is secured, the tariffs worked. Here, I'll give you one more. Trump has ended 6 wars.
Oh, they ain't gonna. Here's y'all racism. This is a racist symbol. The other's a flag. Honestly, I don't know anybody more racist than that man right there.
The tariffs
Al
will be
Sharpton.
found legal. Once they take it to the Supreme Court, the Democrats are going to be screaming, "No, not the tariffs again!" And then we're going to be laughing on here on the live stream. Me and Dustley, we're going to be laughing. We'll say, "Oh, remember when the Democrats lied and said it was illegal?" You want to read this one and talk about it?
I can't read it at the second. What's it say? Read it to me.
I paid a $71 tariff from Canada. It's a tax on us. What's your... Sorry, you're breaking up.
From Canada. It's a tax on it. You know what? What did you got to be more specific than that. What did you pay $71 on?
Yeah,
what
you
did you
be
buy?
More specific than that. What exactly did you buy?
Come on, Lid. I'm not necessarily calling bullshit. I mean,
I'm calling bullshit.
You may have.
What did you buy? What did you buy? 2 tons of steel? Big whoop.
You buy a Canadian-made
Chevrolet.
Chevrolet?
Tons of steel. He paid $71 on it. He's crying.
What did he do?
$250 guitar.
He bought a $250 guitar and paid a $71. I'm calling bullshit, but you know what? You should have bought American.
You should have bought an American guitar. You should have waited literally a month for the tariffs to go by, because now they're saying they're illegal. You could have bought it right now with no tariffs.
I mean, you bought a guitar. Chances are you're daggone jobless hippie anyways.
The tariffs will come back, buddy. So, I mean, if you want to buy anything right now, go ahead and buy it with no tariffs. And a month from now, the
Anthony
Court
Moberly,
will say, "Hey, tariffs are back."
I'll sell you my beard. I'll sell you this beard, $2,500 cash. I will cut it off and glue it on your baby face. You'll know what it's like to be a man.
Historically, most of the time, the dollar has been weaker than the euro. But when Trump first got elected, the dollar was a bit stronger than the euro. But historically, the euro has always been stronger. But I guarantee you, check back next year, the dollar will be stronger than the euro, and you'll be crying like a bitch being proven wrong. But like I said, why didn't you just buy an American-made guitar? Or why didn't you just wait a couple more months until the tariffs with Canada got worked out?
Let's be honest. A $250 guitar is already a cheap guitar.
That is true. That's an
I'd like to
entry
know what
level
kind of guitar he
guitar.
bought.
So
Yeah, I'd really like to know what kind of guitar he bought. Probably a Walmart Chinese made guitar.
was it Canadian Chinese collaboration? Good, about 1,000. Yeah, a good guitar is about $1,000, if that's what you mean. If white folks have white privilege, what sort of privilege is this? That's Diddy privilege.
That's right. I think there's just privilege, and some people have it regardless of what your skin color is.
Oh, he admitted tariffs work. Tariffs work, but I also have to wait so I don't get fined. I don't know what you mean by that, to be honest with you. Lead Wolf bought a $2.50 guitar at a yard sale for Guitar Hero and got taxed $71 for living in his mom's basement.
Oh my
No
God.
kidding. No kidding. To all the liberals out
That
there
sounds like a
watching and
you.
offended, the reason I ask a lot of liberals when we debate, I say, are you still living at home? Is because I moved out of my mom's house when I was 18 years old. So if the liberals can't do the same, if they ain't paying big
That
boys bills, I don't think they
that
should be
sounds like a
talking about
him
big boy
problem.
problems.
That sounds like a him problem.
Yeah, no kidding. That sounds like a him problem. But I don't know what he means by he had to avoid the fine. What fine? What fine are you talking about? The fine of living at your mother's house, or what fine was there that you were avoiding? I'm completely confused when you say you had to avoid a fine. Tariffs work. Well, at least he admitted tariffs work. But I also have to wait so I don't get fined. What do you mean, get fined? How are
Yeah, it's
you getting
kind of.
fined? You got fined living at your mother's house? That's called helping her pay towards her rent since you're sucking up all the grocery money. Or what are you talking about? Me after hearing about $5 million in reparations. Jesus, that's gonna trigger. That is gonna trigger the shit out of them.
I know it. I know it.
Is
But I don't.
Philadelphia considered a liberal city? I can't tell with all the damn fent around him. I don't get your sarcasm, to be honest with you.
What'd they say? Oh, it was sarcasm. I don't get it either. But thank you for the $2
Tariffs do
super chat.
work. So I don't think that part was sarcasm. We need to get them tariffs back as soon as possible.
Yep. Tariff them up.
Thank you for
That's what I
fighting
say.
that war for the United States and Donald J. Trump. If you had to pay $71 in Canadian tariffs, you should have shopped local. You could have got a nice garage. How do you not get a lot? How do you not get a lot? Do you? Brother, you have to use proper English. I don't understand what you're trying to say.
Boy, I hope I ain't out in Home Depot chasing people because I got some work at the house I need done. And I'm hoping that I can get some people to come do my home improvements so that I can turn them in for $1,000 a head rebate afterward to ICE.
Yeah, no kidding. Can anyone give me some new news about the United States, about Trump, about something going on in the news? Seems like the news is dead today, in the last 2 days, really.
Yeah, it's like the news is normally ramped up on holiday weekends, but instead it seems like they're actually taking a holiday off.
Wow, I'm surprised. They ain't trying to squeeze every single penny out of it they can.
Yes, we want all of your money. Look into my eyes. We want your money. Reach into your wallets and pull your cards out and send us all your money. I just need a watch so I can like hypnotize them.
Nah, a $2 super chat ain't doing nothing for me. But I do appreciate you guys. I mean, if you have any good comments or questions,
Laylo is worth $1,000. Epstein
nobody's
State is
falling
giving
for that
Congress
shit,
the
Unk.
Epstein birthday book. You know what? I'm gonna see if I can find the original blue bill.
I mean, that is fake.
The,
There's no birthday book. If there's a birthday letter or a birthday book, they would have been shown it. They didn't show shit. They said, hey guys, believe what we're saying. We got evidence against Trump. Believe us. We ain't going to show you, but we got it. Believe us. We got something on Trump, but we ain't going to show you. That's the fakest shit ever. If someone
yeah,
has
I
something
agree
on
with
you, they're going to show it. They ain't going to say, oh, we got it. We got it.
you. Yep.
Like, that is the fakest shit I ever heard. Trump is the best president in United States history, guys. You guys can cry on that.
Bill is such a freaking pervert.
Bill Clinton, or who are we talking about? Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Bill
I just seen
Clinton.
that.
I'd be willing to bet you he actually posed for this painting.
If anyone has any comments or questions, you know the dealio. Drop some super chats. It's Memorial Weekend. Happy Memorial's Day, everyone. It's also the last 2 days of the month.
Painting is crazy. Yep. You know what kills me is you know that Bill Clinton could have held this pose for a long time.
Why is Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton going to court for being subpoenaed in October?
Because they know something.
Mm. If you guys want to debate either one of us, we're both in Discord, but I would love to debate some of you guys live on stream.
Yeah, you got to join the Discord. And, don't join the Discord and then we come in to check you out in voice chat and immediately just go to Trump's a liar. Trump's a fraud. And you don't
That was
back
like that
nothing
guy this
up,
morning.
That doesn't work.
That guy got his ass whooped this morning. That was funny. I completely
Yeah,
forgot
I
about
know
him.
it. I live in a nice neighborhood and leave my door open, but I ride a 1985 Yamaha Cafe Racer. Yeah, what the fuck ever, buddy, Let me tell you what, you can buy a Cafe Racer for $500 a fix-me-upper or fully restored for about $2,500. Woohoo, big U. Nobody knows what a 650 Yamaha is from 1985.
Yeah, he's like, I make $3,500 a week, and I told him, you don't make $3,500 a month, buddy.
Yeah, if he's making $3,500 a week, he ain't running around on a $500 motorcycle. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, that's for shit sure.
I mean, I could see him being anti-Harley and riding, say, a BMW or a Triumph or even a new crotch rocket of any of the Japanese varieties, but not a
Or an
1985 Yamaha
Indian.
Cafe Racer.
When are Bill and Obama getting arrested? Probably sometime in October.
I
Once they
wonder if that's going to happen. I wonder if they are going to arrest Obama. You think they're going to?
Maybe in October, we'll find out. If they don't arrest him in October, they'll probably just say he has the presidential. What is it called? Presidential
Immunity.
immunity. Yeah.
They didn't
But
give it
Bill
to
Clinton,
Trump.
yeah, I think Bill Clinton will probably get arrested in October. Do I think Obama? Probably not. They'll probably just arrest
They
him
want to talk about
once.
those files. Those files. You know that when this went on, that Bill Clinton actually had files in his top secret files in his sock drawer.
Yeah.
In his sock drawer.
Wait, what are they talking about? The files that Trump had. The Top secret files.
They were in a secured and locked room in a private neighborhood inside Mar-a-Lago. Wasn't like he was keeping it outside in the garage next to his Corvette.
Kawasaki, someone said.
I ain't got nothing against Kawasaki.
That's just a Jap bike. What about Indian? What do you think about Indian?
I can give you an honest opinion easy on Indian. It's Polaris. There's no such thing as Indian. It's owned by Polaris. You're buying a motorcycle made by a four-wheeler company.
Seems about right. Check Discord comment of the day. What's the Discord comment of the day? I'm having Wi-Fi issues, Brunel. If I want to check the Discord, I have to connect to my hotspot. We're already on
Yes,
live.
just tell us what's the comment of the day.
Just tell us. Or hell, if you want me to show it on screen, drop a super chat. I'm down for that. It is the second last day of the month. And YouTube does their thing monthly, so this is gonna count as August, and after that,
Hey,
counts as
9139. For a $1,000 super chat, we could pretend to be lovers.
I'll pretend for a $500 super chat.
He's a I'm not $1,000. Yeah, we might have to turn this into an OnlyFans. $500, and I'll show you a nip.
Can you please crack on each other live? What do you mean, like make fun of each other? Yeah, we do it for like $100 super chat.
Actually, sometimes we do it for free.
Sometimes we do it for
You
free.
know, that's my tall elf. Santa has tall elves. That's my bodyguard. You
No
gotta get through him
immunity
to get
for
to me.
treason. Right on. Right on.
No,
Oh,
we don't do any of that. Hey, that's a little
well, if
sick.
you
You're
drop a
getting a
super
little.
chat, I'll show it live on stream as long as it's nothing crazy.
Show what on stream?
Or I'll just the comment of the day, quote unquote, from Burnell.
How did we lose months ago? We've been winning ever since January. Actually, technically November.
I was gonna say we won the election November 5th, boys and gals.
Yeah, Trump's your daddy. Trump's your daddy for 3.25 more years. We're counting down.
There is no immunity for military traitors.
Yeah, we're getting flustered. That's what it is. That's why I yawned. I yawn when I get flustered.
I'm still curious. What the hell is the comment of the day? I might have to turn on my hotspot just to see this.
Oh, you got your curiosity sparked, huh?
All right, I'm gonna have to see this. Hold on, hold the door, guys. Look at this nice background while I turn on my hotspot.
Yeah. It's just us now. Yeah, it's just us. This is the code word for save me. Save me. Save me. Oh, man. I got in trouble with my wife once. Have y'all ever heard of an angel shot? We went out to eat somewhere. I got so beat up. I went to the bar. I asked for an angel shot. I went out to the car. They escorted her out. Oh, God, she beat the fuck out of me. Oh, gosh. But yeah, anybody out there ever hear of an angel shot? Well, women, if y'all ever on a date and it's going the wrong way, you can go order an angel shot, and they will. You go to the bathroom and you stay there, and the staff will come and escort the person out, and they'll call you a cab. But yeah, I ordered an angel shot one time, and my wife beat the fuck out of me. So what'd you find out, Graham?
Big Mike has the files, the Epstein files, saved in the USB PDF format inside of his pocket of her dress. Comment of the day. Bill
Say that
Clinton has
again.
those files in there.
Oh, the Big
Hi,
Mike's
y'all.
keeping them.
It's in. He got those files in his pocket.
Hmm.
Hit that like and
Kamala never
subscribe
had
button.
an economy.
Huh?
Someone said Kamala's economy is better than Trump's. Kamala never had an economy.
You mean her borders are economy, or what are we talking about? Hold on 1 minute.
Yeah, we're sad. There's nothing going on in the news. So, Laylo, did you join the Discord? Hey, what's that sound? Oh, never mind. It's just the Dems crying over their landslide loss. That's right, Gear Jammer. Yeah, so low. Did you Discord? We're gonna argue in Discord. You gonna bring the facts? You gonna bring the facts, Jack? I doubt it. Come on, Laylo. Join the Discord. We need somebody new to bully on. I've done mentioned them. I've done mentioned them. Heck, I think just the fact that he had an executive order for only two sexes, man and female. To me, that's an accomplishment right there because you all ain't been able to make your mind up ever since Ketanji Brown Jackson. I need a specialist to tell me what to think. Come on. Even the little pervert in kindergarten cop knows that boys have a penis and girls have a vagina.
I'm back.
So what'd you find out, Graham?
Um, I found out how the gentleman's room worked.
You found out what?
How the gentleman's room worked.
The gentleman room.
Yeah, I found out how it works.
How's it work?
You go in there, you do your thing, you come out.
Oh, you're talking about the lavatory, the
The
head.
laboratory, yeah.
Ah, okay.
I
Man,
think
you want
if
to
we
hear a funny?
restarted this live stream, we could get 15,000 subscribers. We're almost there, guys. But the views are
I don't
dropping.
care.
All right, let's
You want to
try it.
restart
Let's
it?
try it. Because we're really close to 15,000 subscribers. Appreciate you guys. The Discord is linked in my bio. Link in my bio, guys. Link in my bio. Peace.